Hey everyone, it's your boy Max here, ready to take you on the ultimate Tokyo tour. We're talking about the city that has it all. Crazy crossings in Shibuya, ancient temples, and enough neon lights to make your eyes bleed. Get ready to dive into the weird, the wonderful, and the fantastic as we explore 15 must-see spots in this insane city. So smash that subscribe button harder than a sumo wrestler at an all-you-can-eat buffet, and let's get this show on the road. First up, we're hitting up Shibuya Crossing, the busiest intersection in the world and basically the poster child for organized chaos. Imagine thousands of people all crossing the street at the same time, like a perfectly choreographed ant colony on Fast Forward. And hey, while you're there, don't forget to pay your respects to Hachiko, the goodest boy ever, immortalized in statue form. Shibuya is a sensory explosion with giant video screens, flashing lights, and enough noise to make your ears ring. Next, we're escaping the madness and finding our inner peace at the Meiji Shrine, an oasis of tranquility dedicated to Emperor Meiji and Empress Shokan. This place is like stepping into another world with towering trees, serene paths, and enough positive energy to power a small city. Just remember to be respectful, all right? This ain't your average tourist trap, it's a sacred place of worship. Get ready for a blast from the past, folks, because we're heading to Asakusa, the historical heart of Tokyo. Here, you'll find the Senso-ji Temple, the oldest in the city. And let me tell you, this place is lit. As you stroll down Nakamise-dori, the street leading up to the temple, prepare to be tempted by all sorts of traditional goodies and souvenirs. We're talking mochi, matcha ice cream, those little cat figurines. It's impossible to resist. Just try not to spend all your yen in one place, because we've got a lot more ground to cover. Hold on tight, people, because we're going up to the top of the Tokyo Skytree, the tallest tower in Japan. This bad boy stands at a whopping 634 meters. Which is really high. From up here you can see everything, guys. We're talking panoramic views of the sprawling metropolis, the majestic Mount Fuji on a clear day, and maybe even the curvature of the earth if you squint hard enough. Don't blame me if your ears pop on the way up, or if you get the sudden urge to jump and test out your wingsuit. Calling all my fellow nerds and geeks, Akihabara, also known as Electric Town, is calling your name. This is the mecca of anime, manga, gaming, and all things tech. Towering shelves of manga, rows of video games, and enough action figures for your own personal army. It's weird, it's wonderful, it's Akihabara. Prepare for sensory overload, because this place is crowded and chaotic in the best way possible. All right, folks, let's take a break from the neon lights and robot restaurants and immerse ourselves in nature at the Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden. This place is like a breath of fresh air in the middle of the concrete jungle, with serene ponds, traditional tea houses, and enough greenery to make you forget you're in one of the busiest cities in the world. Just watch out for those aggressive squirrels. They're not afraid to steal your snacks. Trust me, I learned that the hard way. Next up, we're going royal at the Imperial Palace, the current residence of Japan's imperial family. Now, you can't actually go inside the palace itself unless you're besties with the emperor, but the surrounding gardens are open to the public, and they are gorgeous. We're talking pristine lawns, ancient moats, and enough historical significance to make your head spin. It's like taking a step back in time, but with fewer samurai and more tourists taking selfies. Just make sure to plan your visit in advance, because access to the inner gardens is restricted, and you'll need to book a tour. Get ready for a futuristic adventure, guys, because we're heading to Odaiba, Tokyo's man-made island dedicated to all things fun. This place is like a sci-fi movie come to life, with futuristic architecture, high-tech entertainment, and a giant freaking robot. You heard me right, I said giant robot. Odaiba is home to the iconic Gundam statue, a 20-meter-tall behemoth that will make you feel like you've stepped right into an anime. Let's step into the colorful and chaotic world of Harajuku, the epicenter of Japanese street style and all things kawaii. If you're into outrageous outfits and colorful hair, this is the place to be. Take a stroll down Takashita Street, Harajuku's main drag, express yourself and unleash your inner weirdo. Ready for some more breathtaking views? Of course you are. This time we're heading to Shibuya Sky, a 360-degree observation deck that offers unparalleled panoramas of Tokyo's sprawling metropolis. We're talking floor-to-ceiling windows, open-air decks, and enough Instagram-worthy shots to make your followers green with envy. Just try not to drop your phone while you're snapping those selfies, okay? And if you really want to do it big, come at sunset when the sky explodes in a kaleidoscope of colors and the city lights start twinkling below. Attention all you sushi lovers out there. Prepare to have your minds blown at the Toyosu fish market, the biggest fish market on the planet. It's a sensory overload of sights, sounds, and smells of fresh seafood coming at you from every direction. Wake up early for the legendary tuna auction, where massive fish are sold for eye-watering prices, and grab breakfast at one of the market's many sushi restaurants for the freshest catch of the day. Let's take a break from the hustle and bustle of modern Tokyo and step back in time to Shibamata, a charming and nostalgic neighborhood that feels frozen in a bygone era. This is the place to escape the crowds, soak up those old-school Japanese vibes, and maybe even pretend you're an extra in a samurai movie. Stroll down narrow streets lined with traditional wooden houses, sample local delicacies at family-run shops, and pay your respects at the historic Shibamata Temple. Just make sure to bring your camera because this place is overflowing with Instagram-worthy photo ops. Get ready for a dose of urban sophistication, folks, because we're heading to Roppongi Hills, Tokyo's sleek complex of skyscrapers, art museums, designer boutiques, and chic restaurants. This place is like a mini city within a city, and it's the perfect spot to indulge in some high-end shopping, fine dining, and cultural exploration. Check out the Mori Art Museum for a dose of contemporary art, catch a movie at the Toho cinemas, or just stroll around and admire the impressive architecture. Calling all history buffs and art enthusiasts, the Tokyo National Museum is calling your name. This massive museum houses the world's largest collection of Japanese art and artifacts, ranging from ancient pottery to samurai armor to exquisite woodblock prints. Prepare to spend hours or even days exploring the museum's vast collection, which is spread across several buildings, each with its own unique theme. And don't forget to check out the museum's beautiful gardens, which are a work of art in their own right. Let's end our Tokyo adventure on a high note at Tokyo Tower, the iconic symbol of Japan's post-war recovery. Inspired by the Eiffel Tower, it offers breathtaking views of the city, especially at night when it's illuminated in a dazzling display of lights. Head up to the observation deck for a panoramic vista that will leave you speechless. And there you have it, folks. 15 awesome places to experience the best that Tokyo has to offer. We're talking ancient temples, futuristic skyscrapers, giant robots, and enough kawaii culture to make your head spin. So, what are you waiting for? Book that flight, pack your bags, and get ready for the adventure of a lifetime. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more epic travel guides. Until next time, stay awesome.